I'm on my way to a friend's house, and in the distance, I see a ball of fire in front of me as I'm driving towards Derry. And I find it kind of strange. Yet I'm still a good distance away. Maybe this fire is in a field, somebody burning uh, old wood or whatever, but I get closer and closer. And I see a ball of fire right in front of me on the road. And as I get closer, I see a car. The car hasn't pulled into the side of the road. I'm the first person on this side of the road behind this car. So at the moment when I came across the scene, I was not sure was anyone inside or not. And before the cameras kicked in, I got out of the car. I tried to get close to the car, even though the car had been engulfed in flames. I tried to see if there was any shapes or anything like that. I was extremely concerned at this stage. And, you know, I want to say this turns out to be a bit of a relief for me, but at the time I was extremely worried. Now the camera didn't kick in until after I got back into the car, so we're going to take it from there. It's a white Audi and it's ablaze at the moment. At the time of this filming going out, we know nothing. We don't know where the driver is. The car is still on the road in the path of travel. It hasn't made any attempt to pull in. So I'm sitting here. I don't know if there's a casualty. So we're going to pick it up from here. And yeah, I just have to say at the beginning, it all turned out that there was no casualty, which I am extremely relieved. But at the time, the situation was very, very, very concerning and worrying, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I'm going to just play what I have here. It's an Audi. There didn't seem to be anybody around the car, so I don't know. I was the first person on the scene on this side, so it hadn't even pulled in. It was straight on the road, so I don't know exactly what's going on, and I'm extremely close here. It seems to be a white Audi, and I don't know if the camera has actually picked up the footage after I got out of the flipping car. There is a Garda patrol car, which is an Irish police car, on the right. Don't know if any ambulances are coming. There is another flashing blue light further down the road, so I don't know what this is all about. There is a some sort of searchlight on it. Don't know where it's coming from. Oh, it's coming from the ground. Oh, it's coming from the fire engine. That is risky, you know, being so close and that. Even though they're putting the fire out, you don't know when something is about to explode. Do you know, I just came up on it and there was no people. And I could see from the distance all these flames and stuff. And I got up on it and I was the first one on this side to see it. And it was just a car. There was no people. There's a fire brigade man coming. Oh yeah, I was the first one on this side. I didn't see him. You didn't see them? No. The fireman asked me, "Where's the people?" I says, "I don't know. That's what I've come across, and that is it." And I don't know if the camera picked up, but you know, I was saying, if somebody had some sort of an engine difficulty or whatever, they would you know, they would pull over and pull to the side of the road. It's still on the road. So at the moment there's no people. The fire brigade is puzzled, and so am I. I'm just going to leave the engine running because I'm feeding them light from this side. Another spray on the engine just to be sure. Oh. Right. The lady that's in front of me, it's her car. She was driving along and the engine caught fire. She jumped from the car, went into the nearest house. She seems to be okay. She's just a little bit shaken and that, but at least she's okay. It's still being hosed on. She seems to be fine.
What did they say there?
That lady that just passed me, it was her car.
Once you go by her, did you?
Yeah. And she hopped out and she went to the nearest house. I was the next one behind, and all I see was this bottle of flames on the and no car, so I wasn't quite sure was there somebody in the car or not. The engine was caught fire. She seems to be fine. She's a little bit shocked, but she seems to be fine. That's the news. Because when I got here, I didn't know whether there was anybody in the car or what, you know. And
there that I better see.
and there was things blowing up, so I couldn't get near it. You know?
Is the road closed or when not?
Probably will until it cools down, because you don't know when something's going to explode. It's very dangerous cars, car pilots and that, you know?
Sure.
Did you see it happening?
No, I came up, I was the next person, I was the next person behind, and all I seen was a big ball of flames on the road.
Jesus.
And I was actually a bit further up, and then I says, things exploding and stuff. The first thing was, you know, why is there a car in the middle of the road? Why isn't it pulled in, and is there anybody in the car?
Well,
You know, so I don't know. At least the driver is fine, that's just fine.
was it just a kid on the road? Driving?
Ran to this house. The fireman came to me earlier and he says, you know, what happened? I says, I don't know. I says, is there any people? Because it's just a carriage just sitting there. And I says,
On
yeah,
the road, you know?
because, you know, we were thinking, like, if a car was on fire, the thing you do is try and get in off the road. But you just stopped the car and you ran out.
She took the road. You're not.
But it was,
That's all she's 70, that hurt. That's the main thing.
it was scary because I didn't know.
I
there
would
was-
say so.
I didn't know if there was anyone in it or not. You know.
There's a road.
You just don't know what to see on the road. You know, you don't expect anything like this. I think the ambulance is there as a precautionary measure, sort of thing. I think the ambulance is there just to be on the safe side, kind of thing. But that was scary, you know. Or a police car coming or something. I hear something coming. Oh no, somebody turning, there are people turning back. After the situation, I just turned around and I left the scene. I had to go back and go around a longer way. But at the end of the day, everybody's safe, everybody's good, nobody's got hurt or injured, and material things can be replaced. And I hope this lady gets transport sorted out for herself at least. Um, she wasn't a casualty in this situation. It was uh, it was a relief. It was a relief because in the beginning I didn't know. There was a couple of things in my head. Either the person is still in the car, or this is a stolen car and somebody set it on fire and fled the scene. I wasn't quite sure, but the first thing in my mind was, is a person in the car? But thankfully, the lady showed up. She did show up for a while, and I wasn't quite sure. Was this lady actually the person that owned the car, or was she just there to have a closer look? And I was just relieved when she said she owned the car. Now, if this lady ever sees this, my reaction was, thankfully, you're safe. I didn't think about the car. I thought about, the person and that. And, that's, in a situation like that, that's what you do think about, is the person. Material things can be replaced. But that is it, folks. Yeah. It just goes to show, anything can happen on the roads, and just be prepared for the unexpected. Another thing is to, you know, even if you're driving around the car, bring a coat, bring a blanket, have a blanket in the car, just in case something like this happens and you're outside the car in cold temperatures and that. Lucky it wasn't that cold tonight, but the last couple of nights was very cold, So yeah, that's it.